Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? First of all, this gold coin is beautiful. I have quite a few of them. They are gorgeous, the buffalo coins. If you're going to go buy some 1 ounce buffalo coins, I highly recommend, or if you're going to go buy some 1 ounce gold coins, I highly recommend the buffaloes. The details are unbelievable, gorgeous coins all together. Look, I keep trying to ring the alarm for you guys. Time to wake up. Time to wake up before it's too late. Hey folks, just a quick reminder that back in 2008 and 9, a lot of people lost all of their retirement savings in their 401ks and IRAs because they did not own gold and silver. Yeah, that's right. Gold and silver protects you from a market crash. So do yourself a favor, protect your retirement by purchasing gold and silver. You can go to moneymetals.com, reach out to them, and they will help you set yourself up to protect you and your family from having to start all over from scratch. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they will send along with your order a free half ounce of silver. So folks, do yourself a favor, head on over to moneymetals.com and protect you and your family from a market crash, as well as inflation. Ooh, I keep warning you guys. I keep warning you, and now more and more warnings are coming from banks. You got to read the tea leaves, or at least read the notifications that come in your email from your banks. Right now is the time to buy gold. I cannot stress that enough. All right, we are going to talk about cryptos because they are on the run still. All right, so when you get ready to go buy your gold, and you should, or at least transfer 25-30% of your IRA or your 401ks to gold and silver, stop looking at the market price because that's not what you need. You need help protecting yourself and your family from what's coming. When you do, go to our friends at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. For those of you looking for my address, there it is. And you guys know I have this alternative website. So there's some nifty things happening. So this came from Wells Fargo. I thought was pretty interesting. If you look at the notice, it says, hey, you know what? We've updated our Wells Fargo online access agreement. But if you come down here, here's something that got my attention. Investment and insurance products are not insured by the FDIC or any federal government agency, not a deposit or other obligation of or guarantee by the bank of any bank affiliate, subject to investment risk, includes possible loss of principal amount invested. So these types of weird notifications are coming. It's almost like, hey, in case something happens, the FDIC does not cover this. And it's like, well, okay, but I mean, all of a sudden, you guys went from covering things to now you're not covering this. And a lot of these notifications are coming out. This isn't the only one. This was sent to me. Greetings. How nice of them, huh? New Direction Trust Company. To the client, it says, your financial security is our priority, and the relationship you have with New Direction Trust Company is very important to us. That's why we want to make sure you are aware that the United States House of Representatives, the Democrats, has proposed changes to the laws governing individual retirement accounts, IRAs. Really? What kind of changes can the Dems be up to? Let's take a looky-poo. As part of the $3.5 trillion reconciliation package, how nice of them, these changes, if enacted into law, would have a direct negative impact on you and your ability to save for a secured retirement through an individual retirement account, like the one you have at that company. Well, why is that? Well, guess what? The reconciliation package includes, if need be, the confiscation of your retirement money. I'm not even kidding you. The proposed legislation would prohibit IRAs from holding private placed equities and debt securities and other investments that require IRA owners to meet minimum financial, educational, or licensing requirements. For example, the legislation would prohibit IRAs from holding unregistered investments that are offered to accredited investors, like equity or debt investments in small businesses or investments in private funds. You may already hold investments in your IRA today. Most of them have them. Did I not kind of ring the bell and let you guys know, be careful? There's all kinds of some real conniving things going on in government. The whole purpose of the Great Reset is not to let you accumulate wealth, period. They're not going to allow you generational wealth transfer. They're going to do a bail-in and say it was necessary because, well, they had to deal with the coronavirus and everybody should pitch in. I guarantee that's coming up here. Now they're talking about going after your IRA accounts. What? Did you protect yours? Is yours protected? Do you own physical gold and silver that you can hide? The bill would also prohibit IRA owners from investing in non-publicly traded entities in which the IRA owner or related entities, including the IRA itself, own more than 10% interest, or two, any entity in which the IRA owner is an officer or director, regardless of ownership percentage. By way of example, single member limited liability companies, or any investment into entities in which any individual as a director or officer could no longer be held in an IRA. IRAs holding any of the above investments will lose all of the tax advantages previously available to the IRA. So they're reversing everything that Trump gave you guys as far as the tax breaks is concerned. So you know when he's going, they just give the tax break to the rich. No, he gave it to everybody, literally. And now it's being taken away from you. Says, we want you to know we're working closely with a third-party advisor in Washington, along with other major industry participants with the goal of having these provisions removed from the reconciliation package. See, this is what I'm talking about. When they pass these bills, they're really sneaky, the Dems are, what both Republicans and Dems, let's be honest. That's why when they pass a bill, they're like, hey, this is that give money back to American package. And it sounds good. You're like, yeah, I want money. And they're like, not only that, the package is $6 trillion. You're like, yeah, man, they're going to divide $6 trillion. And then you find out only like 50,000 of it actually goes to all 327 million of us. The rest of it goes to any special projects that they got going on. See, that's the kind of slick crap that these people pull. So did you know this was in your nifty little reconciliation package? No. They're going after retirement accounts. Are you protected? Do you own gold and silver? Keep sitting there and thinking, oh, my retirement account's safe. It keeps going up. It's awesome right now, man. This artificially pumped up market, it's going to last forever. So they are working with the people in their lobbyists is what it is. I don't think that's going to change. So they want you to go ahead and call up and make your voice heard. So it says, make your voice heard. Contact your elected official. Your elected official, they don't give a crap. Tell them you oppose limitations on IRA investment choices. These under-the-radar provisions have never been publicly vetted, no, and nor is half the crap they pass, and will have unintended and adverse impacts on you and countless other Americans who wish to save for a secured retirement through investment firms. Do you see what I'm saying? I told you guys, be careful with them. So they're going after small business and medium businesses as well. That's what these are really about. So it says, on a personal level, the legislation negatively impacts your ability to save for a secured retirement by limiting your choice and ability to diversify your retirement savings outside of the stock market. They want to push you into the stock market, riskier assets. They're going to crash the market, drain you of your money, so that you want universal basic income. They want you sucking off the teat of the government. Will likely cause you significant negative financial consequences by forcing you to sell or liquidate existing IRA investments at a depressed price by a certain publicized date, and may also cause significant negative tax consequences, including early disbursement penalties. That's why you need to reach out to Money Metals and have your stuff transferred over. Do it the right way. So this isn't good. So you guys, listen, again, I can only give you a suggestion. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just like you, an average Joe. We're all in the same boat, trying to get to the same destination. It helps if we all oar in the same direction, if you get my drift. Okay. On to some better news that you might like. So this guy right here is Plan B. He's on Twitter. I don't know what this person's using, but they have been, by rumor anyways, this guy has this uncanny ability to predict the prices of Bitcoin, and he has been scary accurate. Bitcoin is below, this is when this first came out, by the way. It says Bitcoin is below 35,000, triggered by Elon Musk energy FUD and China mining crackdown. But look what he goes on to predict. Pay attention. There is also a more fundamental reason that we see weakness in June and possibly July. So this is in June. He's making these predictions, by the way. My worst case scenario for 2021, price on chain based. Here we go. He predicted in August it would be 47,000. He was right. He's predicted in September to be 43. He was right. He's predicted in October to be 63,000. November 98,000. Let's talk about Bitcoin. And December 135,000. We're not sure, but anyway, it says Bitcoin 52F model. So I don't know what that is or what he's using, but this guy has been scary accurate. Okay. If you come over to today's market, where are we sitting at now? Well, look, lo and behold, $49,900 for Bitcoin. Ethereum's at 3,400. Hasn't gone up very much, but Bitcoin definitely is up $2,200. So it looks like the cryptos are moving in the right direction. Bitcoin for sure. There's no doubt about it. So how accurate is this guy's prediction going to be? What do you say for October 63? That's almost back up to where the record high was at 64. We'll see. It's getting there. What's going on with silver? Ever since that drop, it's just been slowly climbing up and down. So ever since that big drop off with 72,000 contracts were dumped on the market, it seems to slowly climbing up on this definite rocky base here, man. So not very impressive, but it's still climbing. We can look at where gold is right now. That's funny. It doesn't say today gold futures. It's gold, still around 1760. Dropped $8, but anyways, there we go. Look at Bitcoin running. Or let's take a look at the cryptos I've been playing with. Velocity still around 4 cents. Sandbox at 81 cents. So there you have it. Right now, Bitcoin is making this little run. It's at 49.9. We'll see if it continues upward motion because it's been on a little bit of a climb here. From the past 5 days, I mean, good lordy, look, you're right here. You're at, let's see here, 43. Actually, 43.4. And then all of a sudden, from October 1st to October 1st, it went up $4,000. So if it's at 43, it's up $6,000 since the beginning of October. $6,000, you guys. That's a pretty good climb. So, whoever that guy is, his ability to make a prediction, or a girl, I'm not sure. I'm not being sexist. Could be a girl, could be a guy. I don't know. Plan B, most likely a female. I'm just throwing that out there. It says Plan B. You know what I'm talking about. So these two letters from, one is a bank and the other one is from an investment firm, warning people that, hey, this reconciliation bill was not friendly to us. They'll go out there and they'll smile and they'll go, oh, this is so good. We're going to have this kind of Green New Deal and this kind of job, and these are going to get fixed. Meanwhile, what they're not telling you is they're going to tax the hell out of you, one. And two, they're going to do bail-ins. And three, they're going to drain your IRA accounts. And you know what they're going to say? We have no choice. We're trying to save America. Because of the RONA, we had to do this. I guarantee that's coming. So, for those of us who have money outside of the system, yep, we're protected. Hopefully you are too. Right now, more than ever, is the time to buy gold and silver. And I hope by now I've rung the bell loud enough for you guys to see that there's one thing after another that finally grabs your attention. Stop looking at the value on the stock market. It's only paper value. But right now, we're talking about survival. So forget the money value of gold and silver. We're talking about these people taking all your money in the first place. So you let me know. Are you worried about the stock market and therefore you're going to keep your money there? And when it gets taken away, you're going to go, I wish I would have had that $22 silver coin It's dropped down to 11, but I still would like to have it right about now because right now I got nothing. See the difference? See, 50% of something is better than 50% of nothing. Of course, I'm making that up. The price is not going to drop down that far. Although I'm sure they're going to try to make it to make an attempt for it to get people to part with their metals. Not going to happen. I told you, even if it drops down to $1 each, don't believe it. They're going to take everybody's money one way or another. That's why you got to pay attention to what the Great Reset is. Okay? So continue to sit back there and do nothing. I know a lot of you guys are going, but Pimpy, seriously, dude, my IRA account's kicking butt. My 401k is making money like it's never done before. I get that. But don't you understand? That's just a trap in my opinion. So I'm not saying drain it. I'm just saying protect it. Move over 25, 30%. Like I said, in the worst case scenario, the market crashes, but you still have the gold and silver there to save your hiney. If nothing happens, well, you still have the gold and silver, and you still have your beautiful 401k or Roth IRA, whatever. I'm telling you, guys got to get one of these gold coins. They are gorgeous. Head on over to Money Metals. They got them there. That's for sure. Anyways, that's it. You guys hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.